Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Stamping Designs. How's everyone doing today? My name is Karen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi Rosie, how are you? Thank you for joining. I'm on a roll now. 2 weeks in a row I didn't have technical problems. All right, I've got another fun fold for you today. But before I get started, hi Jamie, thanks for joining. Before I get started, I just want to remind everybody that tomorrow, Thursday, June, you're not grocery shopping, that's for sure. Jamie, are you grocery shopping right now? Tomorrow, Thursday, June 24th, Stampin' Up! Is offering free shipping for orders of $50 or more. It is a great deal. I'm sure anybody who has purchased product before knows how expensive the shipping is. So this is a really, you would think at the rate I hate the grocery store, Jamie. Hi, Jillian. Thanks for joining. Anyway, this is a really great offer, and to sweeten it up a little bit, I decided that tomorrow Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining. You're checking in to see what color nail polish. Okay, so what color is the card today? I'm offering double Creative Stamping Design rewards, but it's just for tomorrow during the free shipping. So any orders $50 or more. So if you place a $50 order, you get the free shipping, plus I'll give you 2 of my stamping rewards. Fresh Freesia. Yes, Rosie, that's one of the colors in it. I seem to be using Fresh Freesia a lot. I'm guessing that's one of my favorite. Anyway, let's get started. So I'm using the Pansy patch, and this is not what I planned on using. I had the whole card designed out last night, and then, I don't know, something came to me this morning and I switched it. We are starting with a panel of Blackberry Bliss. Oh, right, Jillian. Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I do a lot of the pale papaya and soft succulent too. Those are, I love these in colors. The only one I'm still a little iffy about is the polished pink. Okay, so this is 4 1/4 by 11. Nothing is scored because we're going to do all that right here. I got to do all that in front of you. Move all my stamps laid out. I got to get them out of the way without knocking anything over so that you could see the whole trimmer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to score on the 11-inch side at 6 1/2. That's the first score line we're making. Okay, then, okay, we don't need this arm out anymore, so I have a little more room. Hopefully you can all see. I'm trying to make sure it's all in the camera. All right, then I'm going to bring, so the 6 1/2 inch is here. This is going to be the back portion of the card, okay, from the 6 1/2 on. The 4, now I got to measure it, 4 1/2. Okay, so the 4 1/2 inch side is the back. So we're going to slide the 6 1/2 inch to the 1 inch mark, and we're going to score it. Oh boy, great, now I can't see my little, we're going to score it to the 1 inch mark. You know what, I practiced this on light paper yesterday, forgetting I was going to have dark paper here. Let me just grab a scrap. I want to make sure I have it in the right spot. So I'm just going to slip this in here so you can see the numbers. Make sure this didn't move. Okay, so this is at the 1 inch. Everything will be on my blog. Well, almost everything will be on my blog. I do have a diagram for you, so it's easy. Hi, Chi. Thanks for joining. Hi, Penny. Thank you for joining. So we're going to score to the 1 inch mark. We're going to lift the blade and go to the 3 1/4 inch and score on the other side at the still at the 1 inch mark. I'm going to lift this, move it to the 2 inch mark. Bless you. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to score to the 3 1/4 inch, and then from the 1 inch, we're going to score again. Okay, so we have 1 inch in. We scored from the 4 1/4 to 3 1/4, and from the end to the 1 inch. Again, 2 inches in from the 1 inch. From the 0 to the 1 inch, and from the 3 1/4 to 4 1/4. Right? We're going to turn the card, and we are going to place it at the 1 inch mark. We're going to bring the cutting blade to the 6 1/2 inch, which again, I guess Blackberry Bliss was not a good color to pick because I cannot see these numbers today. Okay, so we're going to go to the score line, the 6 1/2 inch. Okay, and we're going to cut down to the 1 inch mark. Now let's slide this down so I make sure I get it. Maybe I should have made the base fresh freesia. All right, then we're going to go to the 3 1/4. It's either 3 1/4 or you can go to the 1 inch mark on this side. And we're doing the same exact thing at the 6 1/2 inch score line. Okay, we're going to cut, and I'm not looking at comments, so if anybody's saying anything. Hi, Barbara. And Barbara, thanks for joining. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. And we're going to score down, or cut down from the 6 1/2 to the 1 inch again. Okay, and we have one more score to make. Now we're going to put it at the 5 1/2 inch mark, and we're going to score, let's put this under here so you could see, from the 1 inch, oops, get that in there, the 1 inch to the 3 1/4, just what we cut, but we're going to score 1 inch down from the back fold. Okay. When I do my blog for Friday, I'm going to have a diagram. It's going to be a lot easier than explaining the cuts and all that. So we're just going to give a little fold here. So the 1 inch fold is a mountain fold, so we're going to fold that one out. The 2 inch fold is a valley fold. Okay, the 5 1/2 inch is a mountain fold, and so is the 6 inch. And there you go. Just score it. Not score it. Burnish it a little bit so then it stands up a little bit better. And there you have it. It's just a little step card. Okay. All right, now the decorating. I'm going to start with the front panel, and this is where the fresh freesia is coming in. And I am going to stamp the sentiment from Pansy Patch. Oops, stamp it the right way. A little hello from me to you. And I lost my ink. Oh. Here's my colors, by the way. I have Pear Pizzazz, Blackberry Bliss, and Fresh Freesia. So we're going to use, actually I think I'm going to do the stamping in, I think I'm going to do it in Pear Pizzazz. We're going to try it first to see if I like it. Because I think the Blackberry Bliss, I stamped some of the, yeah, I like the green. I stamped a couple of the pansies ahead of time and cut them out. And when I stamped the Blackberry Bliss, it almost looked black. This was Blackberry Bliss stamped off once, and then this was Blackberry Bliss and then the Fresh Freesia stamped on top of it. So, but this one here almost looked black, so I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz for my sentiment. And if I don't like it, I can flip it over and use the other side. And this panel here is 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. Get it right in the center. At least I'm going to hope to. And then I'm just going to adhere this. I'm going to close my ink pad first so I don't get it on myself. And we're just going to adhere this with my Stampin' seal. Right to the Fresh Freesia mat. And we're just going to get it right. Nope, it's not in the center. Oh. Didn't press it down, but boy, this stuff sticks quick. Let's try this again. Thought I was doing good there. Okay. And the mat is 1/8 of an inch larger. You know what? I'm using liquid glue, so I have a little wiggle room here. I don't like to always use liquid glue because sometimes the card wrinkles a little. All right, I'm going to open this up. Just adhere that right to the bottom front. And then I adhered 2 panels of the, oh my goodness, come on, Pansy Petals, DSP, the gingham, to the Fresh Freesia mats, and I'm going to put those on either side. I'm just going to put them right like that, and put this one on this side. Just like that. And there, it's starting to come together. Now for the front, I have a Fresh Freesia mat and just a plain piece of white, basic white. All right, I am going to, no, I'm not going to stamp anything. I actually did a lot of the prepping beforehand. Where's my tweezers? This was the only, I left one leaf. What I did was I cut the leaves, the solid leaf, from Pear Pizzazz, and then I cut the detailed leaf from Pear Pizzazz, but I don't know if you can see it. I just used my sponge dauber and just added some Pear Pizzazz ink just to give it a little bit of tone on tone and darken it up a little bit so you could see the difference. So there. Okay. And then I cut 2 of the stems because I wanted it a little taller. So I cut 2 of them and I just adhered them together. You're not going to see this. We're going to cover that with a flower. And again, I'm just going to add a little liquid glue for this. And we're going to put that down. And we'll put it right about, I think I'm going to go right about there because I'm going to wrap a ribbon, I think, around the bottom. Okay, and then I got to get my dimensionals. And I'm going to adhere the dimensional, I'm sorry. I'm going to adhere the leaves with a dimensional. I only need 1 for each of them. And I'm going to put the leaves first because it makes it a little bit easier. I'm just going to put this one out just a little bit because then the flower will go over it. Put that one there. Put this one right about there. And hopefully I get them all in the right spot because if I don't, then I'm going to be moving them a little bit. That right about there. And we're going to put this one right on the stem here. Okay. Then we're going to add the flowers. Again, I'm going to use my dimensionals. I just need 1 on each. These will be fine. Alright, let's see. I think we're going to put the dark one on the top and the lighter one down below. So we're going to put this one right about there. And like I said, it covers the stem where I adhered them together. And put this one right about there. Getting these all the right way, and this one is going to go right there like that. Okay, I'm going to adhere this to the fresh freesia. I'm going to have to use liquid glue since I already put all, actually no, I can do it with my Stampin' seal. Right on the mat. Just like that. I can't just wait to see yours, Jillian. Alright, I'm going to take a piece of the fresh freesia ribbon. Just going to tie it around, tie a little bow, and I don't believe I'm doing a bow live. I didn't think about this beforehand. Could do a knot just to be on the safe side. little bow. It came out better than I expected. I thought for sure doing a bow live was going to get all discombobulated here. There we go. We're going to add this to the center panel. Might take you past Friday to get it done? Nah, you'll get it. Hi, Marissa, I guess it is. Thank you for joining. Usually I do have trouble with my bows, believe it or not. Maybe the pressure of being live, I got it right the first time. All right, we're just going to put this on with some more, excuse me, dimensionals. I'm just going to put a couple more just in the middle here. Lay this flat and just hope for the best here that we get it. That's pretty good. And then I'm just going to add a glue dot just under the bow so it doesn't slide back and forth. Just going to put a little glue dot under there. We're going to add a little bead trinket, my favorite little trinkets. Just put right there. And then we're ready to do the inside. And make sure I have the inside the right way, because these pieces are very close. It's the basic white piece is 4 by 4 1/4, where this is 4 1/4 this way. So this is 4 by 4. I'm sorry, 4 by 4 1/4, and we're going to adhere it to a panel of fresh freesia that is 4 1/8 by 4 3/8. But let's do the stamping first in case I goof up. Okay, we're going to stamp the sentiment. Oops, and we better get the ink off the block, because we know what happens when you have ink on the block. Okay, I'm going to aim for straight. There we go. And I'm actually going to leave this out because I'm going to use it a little bit more. I'm going to stamp my, whoops, I'm going to put it in the green. I'm going to stamp my pansy on the bottom. So stamp one like that. And then I did this ahead of time because I wasn't doing this live. I have a post-it note that I had stamped the little pansy on, and I cut it out. So this is for my masking, and I use I think they're called, hang on a minute, the Post-it's super sticky, and the whole thing, it's not just sticky on the top, it's sticky, this whole thing is sticky. So once I cut it, I use it over and over again. So we're just gonna put it like that, so we could put another one down there. And then I'm going to try to find my leaf. going to stamp the leaf. Oops, and close the Blackberry Bliss. This one can make a real mess. So I'm going to stamp the solid leaf. First I'm going to stamp this one off, and then like that, and then the detailed leaf I'm not going to stamp off. I'm going to stamp that solid right over the top for the detail, and I'll do another one up top. Unfortunately, I only have one mask. Oh. Okay, well, we're going to go with this. I forgot to stamp off. I don't know if this is even going to show up. That's okay. It happens. That one I don't want to stamp off. I'm trying to stamp off the one I don't want to. Let's see if I get this one. There we go. Ugh. You know what? Paper has two sides, right? I didn't like that one. Sorry. That's going to drive me crazy. Because I stamped it, the top leaf crooked. Okay. Lost my Blackberry Bliss. We're going to do it again, and we're going to do it right this time. That over the top. Do another one there. And actually, while I have the Blackberry Bliss out, let me stamp this right like that. Lift this. Okay. There. Now we'll close the Blackberry Bliss. And this time we're going to do it right. So we're going to stamp off. Clean the block. Stamp the one leaf. And stamp this right over the top. Stamp another one down here. And then we're going to move the mask over to here. So we can add one more leaf on this side. And we're going to get this straight this time. There we go. That's we're keeping this one this time. And then the center, I just have this one. I didn't show the color before because all it is the center of the flower. Just going to put that right in the center. We'll adhere this. Make sure it's the right way. Like I said, that's the good thing of paper having two sides. The only time you can't do that is if you're going to be using the blends, because they will bleed right through. So we'll adhere this to the inside. This will go right inside the card. Oops. There you go. And there's the little step card. Like I said, all the directions, the diagram, the video, everything will be posted on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com. And there'll be a link to either the Facebook Live or my YouTube channel. So you can, the measurements will be there so you can have everything cut and you can follow along. Pause the video as you're doing it. Is that what you do, Jillian? Do you pause, watch the video and do it while you're making the cards? And then if you do make it, I would love for you to, in the comments section on Facebook, once I post my card, I'd like to see yours. All right. And I'm going to decorate the envelope afterwards. All I'm going to do is the pansies the same way on the front of the envelope, because it's already a half hour. So don't forget about the free shipping tomorrow. And if you're a customer of mine, or if you would like to be, I'm offering double Creative Stampin' Design rewards for tomorrow only. So if you place a $50 order, you'll get, and it has to be $50 before tax, you get 2 stamping rewards, $100. You get 4 when you hit 8 stamping rewards. I send you $40 in free product of your choice. All right. This is what will be posted on my blog on Friday also, the measurements and all the score lines, the cut lines. I'll have this right on there so you can copy from that. All right. Thank you everyone for joining. I will be back next Wednesday, same time, 4 o'clock. I hope that you'll be able to join me. I appreciate you joining me today. Thanks, everyone. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at creativestampingdesigns@gmail.com. Be more than happy to help you out. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.